Dr. Kenneth Rai, Executive Director of UNIS, Ms. Sylvia Foreman, my Special Representative for UNIS, Mr. Shabant, Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees, faculties, family members, dear students, congratulations to the class of 2009. You worked hard to reach this day, today. You deserve today's celebration. But let's also have a round of applause for the distinguished faculty, family, and friends who helped you along the way. Your success is theirs too. You will not be surprised to hear me say that you graduate at a time of a great global uncertainty. But perhaps it would surprise you to know that I also consider this as exciting a time as I can remember. It is true, the crises we face, food, fuel, finance, and flu, are devastating indeed, but they also create opportunities for change. As you now move on to college or any other pursuit, there is a tremendous potential for you to play an important role in making those changes happen. The financial crisis has shaken the foundation of the global economy, its rules, its credibility, and its values. Climate change, too, is a fundamental threat. In fact, this climate change was the first subject which I discussed with you soon after my appointment as Secretary General. Every day, it seems, scientists find that their worst-case scenarios have become more likely scenarios, and the timeline for action grows shorter and shorter. As the flu epidemic shows, transnational threats are no longer problems for classroom discussion. They are challenges of here and now. The economic crisis has also demonstrated our interdependence in the most visible way. Who would have thought a few years ago that a mortgage crisis in Arizona or Florida would bring down governments in Europe and shake the economic and societies in Latin America, Asia, and Africa? The world has changed. Ties of commerce, communication, and migration bind us ever closer. Threats spill across borders. People are more interdependent, and so are the issues. No nation can deal with them alone. This new world demands a special brand of leadership, a global leadership. We need powerful partnerships. We need, in short, a new multilateralism. It is that effort, solving global problems, working together on big issues, that makes me think of today's challenge not just as a burden, but as an opportunity we cannot afford to pass up. So I urge you to look out upon our world of troubles and need, and consider not only what you can to help, but consider a full-fledged life of public service. I know personally the value of such a career choice. During my boyhood in Korea, I experienced firsthand what it's like to be hungry, afraid, and being alone. It was after the Korean War, and I went to school in the open air. There were no walls, only rubble. There was not much to eat. Often I went to sleep crying from hunger. The United Nations helped feed and defend my people, and it helped rebuild my country. Ever after, for me and for my country, the United Nations has been the symbol of hope. For many hundreds of million people in the world, it is so today. That is why I urge you to join us and to enlist in the new multilateralism at the grassroots. You might decide to join the Peace Corps, Red Cross, Red Crescent, Human Rights Watch, or any number of emerging non-governmental organizations from the developing world. The point is to be a part of something larger than yourself. My distinguished professor, a predecessor, Dag Hammarskjöld, once told students at Johns Hopkins University that, I quote, "International service requires of all of us, first and foremost, the courage to be ourselves." That means, he said, being true to your ideals and interests. But he said those ideals and interests, again I quote, should be such as we can fully endorse after having opened our minds with great honesty to the many voices of the world, end of quote. Your years at UNIS have prepared you well for the global adventure you will no doubt experience in the years to come. Today, we celebrate the United Nations International School chapter of your life. Tomorrow, it will be time to turn the page. I urge you to look ahead with determination to live a life that is full of commitment, full of good works, and full of meaning. The United Nations needs you. The world needs you. You will be the leader of next generation. And Godspeed to all of you. Congratulations again. Thank you very much.